Hello everybody, we are here today to talk about version 1.50 of X4 Foundations, as well as the little surprise that I mentioned in the last video. Version 1.50 is the first bigger update after a sequence of hotfixes shortly after release. So this is not just bug fixes, but also a couple of small features. One is the ability to ask NPCs for directions in the universe. Another is the shipboard computer Betty, which can now be set up to be a little bit more talkative and mention your targets. This is something that a lot of people were asking for. There's also a lot of other little things tried out today. But the big news for this video is that surprise feature, and that is what we call online ventures. And this is something really cool for us because it's the first time we had any online feature in any X game, so big thing for us. And to talk about online ventures, I have here with me Michael, the guy who's behind this feature and has worked on it very hard for the last couple of months. And I wanted to explain a little bit together with Michael what this is and also what it isn't, so people don't have any wrong expectations. We are calling this feature online ventures. And at its core, what it is you can send your ships into other universes. So you are not traveling there yourself. You cannot personally visit other people's universes or fight directly against them, but you can send your NPC ships there, and other people can see your ships, can see how you designed them, can see what weapons you have on them, can see your crew, and after a while, whatever time it takes for one venture, that can vary pretty greatly, they will return to you and may bring some stuff with them. Online ventures are just starting, so this is a first beta we are making here. You are not risking anything if you join this beta, so it's not dangerous to your save games, but it means the ventures may go wrong or something may break in the venture itself. So don't expect too much. The feature set is relatively limited for now, but we have big plans to expand that later. And this is all optional. The game at its core is still a single player game, so you have the option to turn it on and off. If you turn it on, you can have visitors and you can send ships yourself away. To do this, you will have to build something, so there are some preparations, and maybe Michael can say a little bit about how this works.
Yeah, to start a ship on a venture, first you need a venture platform. This is the main module where you control what mission you send your ship on. And the other important required component is a venture dock. This is where the ship then has to land and to be present to actually go into the multiverse. The venture docks and also the rewards that you get back from these ventures are in what we call your online inventory, your venture inventory. So you have a limited amount for every save game, every new game start that you start, and you can build as many as you have in this account. We start with one venture platform and one venture dock.
Yeah. The cool thing to know here is something that you unlock with one of your save games can be available in a new game later too. So this is the first time that anything in an X game can be persistent across save games.
So one of the most important rewards for our ventures is our paint mod system. Some of you will probably already have seen one or maybe even two. If you registered your game with our online community, then you got one as a reward, and especially those of you who pre-ordered a collector's edition already get a special one as well. The special thing about paint mods is that they are persistent for your account. So every time you start a new game, you have the number that you own on your account. So 10 in the case of the special collector's edition one. And they are used up while playing the game. So when you paint your ships, you use them up. So once 10 ships have been painted, you no longer have any of those. But if you were to start a new game, you have 10 again available.
In the same way, you can also get rewards for ventures in the form of paint mods, and they will then also be persistent. And one very special one of those is the holiday paint mod that we made just for this holiday season. So if you are fast and join our beta, play the introduction mission, introduction venture actually, you can get a very exclusive paint mod, which will only be available for a few days.
Now, as we've said before, ventures at the moment are pretty safe. You don't really risk losing your ship. However, that is something that we plan for the future, where you can send your ship on aggressive missions with the appropriate consequences. So if you are unlucky, you might also lose the ship. Of course, the rewards will be appropriate for the risk involved. But this, and especially also the option to target who you send your ships to and who you want to really go after, is something that we have on the list for the future.
Online ventures will also be a great way to improve your crew's skills. This is not completely implemented yet, but will be one of the first things we will add. So playing online ventures will increase your crew's skills much more than any other activity in the game, because it is over real time. You can send people away for many hours and they will then come back with new gained experience, and that will help you unlock new behaviors for captains or managers or other NPCs working for you. So we are really excited to share with you this new online venture gameplay, and have big plans to extend it in the future. For the next couple of weeks we are also on a holiday here, and but after that we will continue, of course, with the development both of the online feature, but more importantly with new updates of the core game. And what will happen first is update 2.0, which is planned for mid to late January, with some important new features. We already talked about that a little bit in the last video. And yeah, that is, we will probably be talking about that a little bit more in January. Until then, I wish everybody a happy holiday season, and yeah, see you maybe online.